Hi, I'm Diana, the artist behind MyMcDoodles. Welcome to my channel. Hey, welcome back. Today I'll show you how to create your own pattern brushes in Procreate. This is a pattern I have already created. If you need help with creating patterns in Procreate, I'll link a few helpful videos in the cards up above. Feel free to use a pattern you've already created. So this is already made and I know it repeats seamlessly and everything looks good with it. So I'm going to use it to create a brush. It's okay that it's created in different colors like this. We'll go in and change everything to black and then use this as our brush in the brush studio. So first I'll go in and grab my original file. This is my pattern block. This is what will repeat seamlessly. So I will use this block to create my brush. I don't want to do anything to the original, so I'll make a duplicate. I have my duplicate here, and I will just make everything black. So even if you have colors in here, you can't use them. It needs to be black or gray for your brush. So I'll just choose my black and alpha lock the layer by taking 2 fingers and swiping to the right, pressing fill layer, and it'll turn everything black and white. So this is what I'll use for my brush. Once you have it ready, you go up here to this wrench tool, push add, and then push copy canvas. Now we need to go into the brush studio. So click your brush and then push this little plus sign up here. I like to make mine in a new folder. So we'll change our grain to the pattern that you just chose. So click grain and then edit, and then import and paste. Now this is what your pattern looks like, but you have to invert it so that the brush works properly. So take 2 fingers and tap them on the tile. Once you have it inverted, you can push done and it'll save your grain, but there are a few other adjustments you need to make. So you can go here to rendering and make sure that there's no wet edges or no burnt edges or anything like that. Just take it all down to 0. You can go into wet mix, turn this charge all the way down and pull all the way down. Under Apple Pencil, take the opacity slider all the way down to none and the tilt all the way to 0. You can also change the size of your brush. So I like to make mine have the capability of getting a little bit larger. So in the properties section under brush behavior, you can turn up the maximum size to make it get as big as you like. Now you can see the pattern is kind of small, so you can also adjust that. To adjust the size of the pattern, just go up here to this grain and change the scale. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, something like that. In the grain section, turn off this offset jitter. If you have that on, this is what will happen. You draw once and then you lift your pencil and then you try to continue your pattern, but it doesn't line up. However, if you turn off this offset jitter, it'll always line up. So you can continue lifting your pencil and drawing again, and it'll always pick up right where it left off, and you won't have to worry about any weird overlapping areas. The last thing I like to do is save my brush, save a reset point, and name my brush. So I'll call this Happy Birthday Pattern. I always create a reset point. So my reset point is saved. You can click done and then you have your brush. So let's test it. I'm going to choose a fun color. Just fill in the screen. I think it looks really cute. You can even add other colors in there. And it'll pick up right where it left off seamlessly. But if you want it to be offset a little bit, you could make a new layer. Don't change anything in the sliders and just scribble it over top. And then use the arrow tool to kind of nudge it down. And it gives you a pretty cool effect there. I'd love to see what you created. If you post your pattern on Instagram, then tag me at MyMcDoodles. It'd be so much fun if you could join in the Pretty Pattern Mini Challenge. This runs May 2nd through 8th. The prompts are based on little fun springtime illustrations. I'd love to see what you come up with. If you join in, you can hashtag your patterns with Pretty Pattern Challenge and tag your host so we can share your work in our stories. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then be sure to hit like and don't forget to subscribe before you go so you don't miss out on the next fun tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.